Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Ooh, it's Monday afternoon. I've just looked at Hannah's notes, feijoas and citrus, so I better welcome her in officially. It's Hannah Zwartz, Green Gardener for Kapiti Coast District Council. Good afternoon.
Oh, kia ora, Tanya.
I love feijoas.
Me too. Yep, they're a real treat of autumn and early winter.
Oh, absolutely. Do they already have to be planted by now?
Well, you won't get, you'll need your trees. Trees will take a few years before they're fruiting, but right. My feijoas at home, they didn't fruit well last year, but I've noticed this year they've got lots of baby fruit. So now's the season, although they won't be ripe for another few, even a couple of months. Yeah. They, the fruits are developing. So where the flowers have been, you've got little tiny fruits, maybe like little green olives, that sort of size. Yeah. So although you're thinking, your mind's more on your summer fruits like peaches and so on that are actually dropping off the trees, but it really pays to have a look at your feijoa trees, because if they dry out at this time of year, it's like just in the same way that women who are pregnant need a bit of extra nutrition and a bit of extra care and nurturing. So just the same way, when you've got the baby fruit on the tree, you want to make sure that tree doesn't dry out or get hungry or, So it's a good time to go around, give it a bit of compost, give it a bit of liquid feed, as we've talked about in the past. There's a bit of seaweed in a bucket and make some liquid feed for it, or put the seaweed straight on, or put compost on. The thing with feijoas, like citrus, they have quite a shallow root zone, so even though, it's not like we haven't had any rain, but their roots are vulnerable to drying out, because they're in that top layer of soil. So put on some mulch, put on some wood chip, put on some compost, put on some food, and give them a really nice, good drink. Yeah. They can be easy to sort of not neglect feijoas, but they don't sort of scream at you because they look very tough. They look like they're in the same family as the pahudakawa. They're not going to wilt, but they will drop their fruit if they're not happy.
Oh, you don't want that, because that's the best part.
Yeah. That's why you grow them, right?
Yeah.
So if you haven't thought about it, you might want to think about using your grey water on your property. That's the water from baths and washing machines, and you can rig up a system that will divert that straight to your fruit trees such as feijoas and water them without every time you take a shower.
That's a really good idea, of course, because that's double use for the water. But do you get bigger fruit if you water them more? Yeah, so the fruit will grow bigger. They might not necessarily be tastier. Like sometimes the little fruit are tastier, but they'll be bigger and juicier for sure. Well, there we go. Think ahead. If you want your feijoas to be yummy and juicy, make sure you look after your little plant. It's a pregnant mama. It needs love. Oh, thanks, Hannah. We'll catch you tomorrow where we can talk about the Dreamcatcher garden party. Ka kite.
106.3 Beach FM.